Hello there, and welcome to yet another episode of the Versian Chronicles. We're back in the Valley of the Kings.
Oh, hello to you. You're new to the Academy, aren't you? I can't say we've ever met.
Hello there, sir. Who are you?
Galen Lore, at your service. Aren't these tombs fascinating? We had no idea the Sith were here so long ago.
You aren't? Aren't there records?
Not from this far back. Or at least what records do exist are sketchy at best. These ruins date back to a period when the Sith were first formed, before their exile into the far reaches of space. It's quite fascinating.
I've got to be going.
Of course. Don't let me keep you from your business.
So, before Galen interrupted us, I want to welcome you to episode number 37 of Season 3, Knights of the Old Republic. Let's enter the tomb of Ajunta Paul and take a look at what is madness we have in store for us. All right, so this tomb is dark, creepy, damp, creepy, still damp. It's got mines, which tells us that it was entered into well before anything of this nature, unless the Sith had mines. I tried to unlock it. The mine exploded in my face.
Problem. Got it.
Bad rolls happen. And there's some dire Tucantas inside. No big deal. We're going to hit them with a horse, a wave. And apparently HK is going to just continue yelling incessantly in the background, which I admire. I admire HK. I admire your love of yelling. It's great. All right, so let's check out. We've got a Sith corpse on the ground. All right, it's got a sonic grenade, med pack, and a Shani battle simulant. We got a rune-covered obelisk. It's just a rune-covered obelisk. We have a computer system. Looks like we have a severed arm in front of us. What the hell? It's got a data pad. Let's take a look and read the data pad. Data pad said this data pad seems to have once belonged to an enterprising young Sith student who had ventured into the tombs in search of Ajunta's Paw's sword. One of his notes said as such: "There's got to be a way to get past this obelisk blocking bridge. It seems to be made of some kind of material, unstable material. I'm willing to bet it's some kind of energy discharge will set it off. Blaster file isn't doing the trick, though. However, I have to try some kind of explosive. I just hope the guard droids over there are as defunct. Look. I have a feeling they're not. Let's save it real quick, and let's walk out into the middle of the field, and let's see the obelisk. The obelisk blocks your path. It doesn't appear stable. It could be destroyed. Let's use a thermal detonator. Yep. And the guard droids immediately woke up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's do some lightsaber throwing. And, yeah, they're actually falling. 2 more droids destroyed. I wonder what the oh, there was yeah. We could have set the shields to cold, but it doesn't matter. Force throw, guns, and grenades actually handled the problem for us. Let's heal. Do we have... Check to see... Have utility items... Where is it? I've got some repair packs, some usable items. Express... Yeah, there we go. Yeah, and we repaired our droid. Nice. We would be able to get the remains over there, but we are not. And there is a lever. Let's check what the lever does. What does this lever do? I'm not sure what the lever does.
Got it.
Ooh, I wonder if the lever lowers the other side. Oh, there's a mine in there. We're going to ignore the mine for now. Does the lever lower the other side? It does not. All right. I'm not sure what the lever was going to do, but it didn't do anything for me. Let's recover the mines. We like to sell mines here because it'll make some money, at least. It went off in my face. That's cool. And we've unlocked the tomb door. We're going to look around the tomb and look at the Sith statue in the back, because that's where the good stuff is. Nothing at the Sith statue does nothing. Sith statue does nothing. Okay. Corpse in the room. Let's take a look at the corpse. Corpse has a retinal implant and 450 credits. Okay, very cool. I have a feeling every time I see a corpse or a tomb door, something weird's going to happen. Let's save it really quick one more time and open the tomb door. This sarcophagus says what? Vibro sword, silver lion sword, and notched steel sword. All that was here? No. Take a look at those things really fast. Silver lion sword is a 1 to 12 damage. It glows straight, is long and straight and sparkles with a silver glow that becomes brighter. The hilt is touched. It is quite warm and becomes almost appears the blade. It would be devastating against an unarmored opponent. Standard vibro sword. The notched steel sword is just a double-bladed sword. There's nothing here that would have been useful. Let's talk to the spirit of Ajunta Paul.
Too long in the cold and the dark. I am disturbed again. A human.
Analysis. This emanation barely registers on my sensors, Master. Blaster fire may be ineffective, but I am prepared to test that at your word.
A Jedi here? Why have you come to this dark place, Jedi? Why disturb my sleepless rest?
Well, I was once here before, I think. Do you remember me?
I do, and yet I do not. The Force is so strong with you, human. Yet the face, the soul, it has been so very long.
What or who are you?
I had a name once. Ajunta Paul. Yes, that was my name. I was one of many. We were servants of the dark side. Sith Lords, we called ourselves. So proud. In the end, we were not so proud. We hid from those we had betrayed. We fell, and I knew it would be so.
All right. What do you mean by those we betrayed?
Our Jedi Masters. Those who had taught us to use the Force, who warned us against the dark side, yet we embraced it in secret, reveled in its power. We were discovered, or did we act? I can no longer remember, but here is where we came, to hide, to grow, and here we fell.
Okay, so how did you fall? What happened?
We hid from the Jedi, but it was not they who destroyed us. Is it not obvious what we did? We destroyed each other. We desired the secrets of each other to increase our power. We battled until finally our fortress rained down on top of us.
I suppose that's the nature of the dark side. Power, but no longevity. Eventually it just consumes itself.
And so, here, our old secret is buried, and none of us hold it anymore. Is that not right? Our power fled. Oh, what became of us? Do the Sith still thrive? Did they ever return?
The Sith have fled, yes. And then endanger us all.
So much time has passed, and yet we have learned nothing.
So why do you remain here then?
Remain? Do I remain? I have regretted for so long all that I have done. My sword, I filled it with my pride, and it is buried with me now, a corpse as I am a corpse. I am dead as my faith is dead, and I shall remain here surrounded by blackness in death as in life.
Mm-hmm. I need this sword you speak of.
Of course you do. You seek my power. Will it destroy you as it did me? I wish my sword to be taken away from here. I do not wish it to rot away as I have. I command this of you.
Fine. I'll gladly take it away.
There are 3 blades within my sarcophagus. Only one is truly my sword, but it has been so long, I do not remember which. Find the sword that is mine and place it on the statue. If it is truly mine, then it is yours.
And if the sword isn't yours?
Then you must die. This is how it must be.
And how will I know which sword it is?
I do remember one thing of my sword. Listen to me carefully. I am that which grips the heart in fright, hearkens night and silences the light. It was written of my sword long, long ago. Go then, find my sword and place it on the statue.
Okay, I am which hearkens night, darkens the light. Okay, so it's not the shiny sword. I can almost guarantee it's not the shiny sword, but we will save it just in case. But place the sword in the statue. I'm gonna bet it's just the notched steel sword. The sword sets itself in the stone as if it belongs there. I believe it's the notched steel sword. And let's walk back over to Ajunta Paul and see if I'm right.
Yes, that is the one. That is the blade that destroyed me. Take it. Take it and the other blades even. Take them and go. My darkness awaits me.
There's no need to remain here, is there?
No need? What choice have I?
You can return to the light side and end your torment.
Return? But I betrayed my old masters. They would never let me return to the light side. It is too late. Too late.
I don't believe the light side would ever turn you away. You've suffered long enough.
No, I do not think so. I have the eternity I deserved. I made my choice long ago. Be at peace.
Damn. Pride. All right, so we obtained Ajunta Paul's blade, which is a 5 to 15 damage plus 2 fire with an attack modifier at a 5. I don't particularly care to use the blade, but we do have it now. We have obtained it. As now we leave the facility. And that is really interesting. Ajunta Paul is a very interesting character, I think. I feel. But we've obtained his sword, and it looks like Shardon is standing here in front of us, trying to stop us from leaving the temple. Let's find out what they have to say.
So, the spineless worm actually made it through the tomb. I'm impressed.
And Shardon, what do you want?
Isn't it obvious? I've been hoping that someone would do the dirty work in retrieving the sword of Ajunta Paul for some time. It's been quite a wait.
You wouldn't have considered, I don't know, getting it yourself?
Warning. Touch the Master's blade and lose an arm, meatbag.
Now that you have it, I just thought I'd relieve you of it. It must be quite a burden after all.
No, I think I'll manage with it just fine. Kind of you to offer, though.
Oh, but I insist. I'm not about to let a chance to impress Master Uthar pass me by. Especially not for a pathetic excuse for a Sith like yourself. Hand over the sword, worm. You know I'm the superior here.
And if I don't?
Isn't it obvious? You die. Rule of the Sith. Only the strong and cunning shall survive. You won't be missed, trust me. Now hand it over.
Okay. What will you give me for it?
This isn't a negotiation. As much as I dislike ultimatums, I'm afraid I must stoop. Hand over the sword or die.
You could take it off my dead body.
I've been looking forward to this.
Oh, Shardon. I'm sorry. You done did a fuck up, buddy. Now, guess what I just learned? You're susceptible to force, oh my lord. Huh. Okay. I literally offed him in 2 attacks. I did actually like 8 attacks I did 5 attacks the first round, 5 attacks in the second round. And he's very dead. Okay. Well, let's go and deliver the sword back to this Master Uthar because I don't want it. Really don't care for it at all. And then come back out. Maybe this will allow us the what is it called? Prestige. That's what I'm looking for. Prestige. What I'm looking for. Prestige. That's the word we're looking for. Maybe that'll allow us the prestige that he was looking for. I don't know how much prestige you actually have to have. But let's find out. Good time to find out how much prestige we actually need since we did the torturing complete accident, but we did the torturing. So let's go talk to Master Uthar and find out. All right, Uthar Wynn. Buddy boy, take this.
Greetings, young one. I have found you to be most impressive. You are off to an excellent beginning.
Uh-huh. Have the sword of Ajun Tapal.
Ah, finally, the genuine sword. I knew that this relic would be unearthed in time. I can feel the power flowing through it.
We should have kept that. It could have made a...
Wyatt, remember where we are.
Well done. You have impressed me greatly. Go now. You have done well, but you have not impressed me enough to declare you the victor. I have matters to attend to.
I've also dealt with those renegade students.
Ah, the ones I ordered executed for their mutiny. It's done then?
It's done. They're gone.
Indeed. We checked the caves and found only a couple of bodies. Perhaps the Chirac ate them. It is just as good, I suppose. The lesson is learned, I believe. Go now. You have done well, but you have not impressed me enough to declare you the victor. I have matters to attend to.
Interesting. All right. I've also killed Shadon.
Yes, so I hear. Still, it was Shardan's failure.
All right.
You
on my
have
way.
gained considerable prestige.
All right. Let's see. Now, what I'm wondering is there was a... How am I supposed to do the Sith code one? There's Kel. I wonder if Kel can be convinced to stop being...
hello. I don't remember seeing you here before. My name is Kel. Kel Alguin.
Something wrong, Kel?
Nothing.
Are you sure?
Yes, my master always says I'm too trusting, too willing to show weakness. You're a Sith, so I really shouldn't, you know.
But I'm not a Sith yet, my friend.
Oh, I know that. I mean, you aren't yet, but you intend to be. I mean, you're just like everyone else here.
Huh? And you're not?
Well, I didn't mean it like that.
And how did you mean it then, my friend?
I shouldn't trust you. I can't trust you. Can I?
Sure you can.
I just don't feel I belong here. I thought maybe I did at first, but now, I don't know. I just have so many doubts.
Okay. Well, if it doesn't feel right, you shouldn't be here.
But where would I go then? What would I do?
Thought about joining the Deadeye? Doesn't matter. Have you considered that the dark side just isn't your way?
Yeah, maybe you're right. I'll go and tell Master Uthar that I'm not ready for this. Maybe it won't be so bad.
No, don't do that. He'll kill you.
Thank you.
Shit. Well, he's dead. I remember what Master Kelgar does to people who are not Sith, who can't hold it up their end of the bargain.
No problem.
He kind of kills them, so I just sent that man to his death. And I feel really bad about it. Anyways, we just got a Sith Assassin pistol. and a Sith sniper rifle. Both pretty weak weapons. I feel bad about that. Poor Kel. He's going to die. There's no real way for him to go. Uthara.
You managed to kill Shardon, did you? Good news travels quickly. Well done. He wouldn't have made a good Sith anyway. One less
true.
opponent is an excellent result, regardless of how it occurs, correct? Now then, something you needed.
Yes. Can you tell me about the Code of the Sith?
I can help you. Peace is a lie. There is only passion. Through passion, I gain strength. Through strength, I gain power. Through power, I gain victory. Through victory, my chains are broken. The Force shall free me. Simple words, yet easily.
I think I got it.
Not surprised.
What did you know anything about Darth Revan?
Revan?
That's the one.
Very little. I never met him personally, though I heard he was a very powerful man. Very charismatic. In the end, Revan was outshone by his pupil. Such is the way of the Sith. Why? Is this dead man of importance to you?
You wouldn't recognize Revan if the two of you met.
Is there any reason I should? Beside the fact I did not know Revan in life. Revan was known for wearing a full helmet and cape. Perhaps Revan's body had been disfigured by the power of the Force. It is not unheard of. Regardless, I doubt I shall be meeting Revan anytime soon.
Okay. That's all I had to ask.
Fair enough.
So, I'll be going. Before I go, is there anything else I can do to get more prestige?
You must impress Master Uthar. The Code of the Sith is the easiest way to start. I have told you all that you need to know of it already. I would suggest you talk to the other prospective Sith and find one you can gain an advantage with. I believe Lasho would be an excellent choice. She is too trusting. I have little doubt you could talk her into letting you help her somehow. Just make sure it is you who gains the advantage, not her. Be ruthless if you must. That is the only thing that will impress Uthar. The only other idea I can suggest to you is that you head into the Valley of the Dark Lords on the surface. There are ancient ruins there which can be explored. It's possible you might find some artifacts or information in them which would please Uthar. It's difficult to say for certain.
All right. I'll be going now. Thank you.
You are very...
And there we go. And we got the code. Let's go give him the code. I think this will actually allow us to succeed and probably finish up this thing. Let's go and talk to Uthar Wynn.
Greetings, young one. You have done very well for yourself so far. Continue, and your promise shall be fulfilled.
Okay, I know the code of the Sith.
Then finish the code as I speak it. Peace is a lie. That is only...
Peace is a lie. Peace is a lie. There is only passion.
Through passion, I gain...
Strength.
Through strength, I gain...
Power.
Through power, I gain...
Victory.
Through victory...
My chains are broken.
The Force shall free me. Yes, good. You have indeed learned the code of the Sith. Speaking the words and knowing the words are, however, two different things. Tell me then, true or false, victory by any means is desirable.
All right. Victory by any means is desirable. I'm not too sure about that. Let's see here. Let's see here. Victory. No, I don't think so, because victory by any means, no, false.
Well done. I will test you no more. You know the code. Very impressive. Go now. You have done well, but you have not impressed me enough.
I'll be on my way then.
You have gained considerable...
Yeah, and so why I said, very specifically, why I said it's not desirable by any means, because victory that does not show that you have the strength to obtain the victory is not a victory. Victory by treachery and victory by stuff like that is not a true victory. That's why Malik's victory is really not a true victory. It was a falsified victory. It's why Malik will fall in the end. Playing through Korriban, honestly, is one of those things that I honestly usually go to Korriban first, right after Dantooine, because then my force powers are unlocked, right? And if I'm doing like a speed run, I immediately, if I like doing a dark side speed run or something like that, the first thing you would do is start the game up, go like dark side, and then immediately like run in that direction, like run to Korriban to do Sith training, right? I think that'd be cool. Tomb of Marka Ragnos, but I don't know what the speed runs look like. I don't know. I've never done it, so. But I mean, I've played fast, so that's kind of what I mean. We're waiting on our droid to get over here because we're about to enter the Tomb of Marka Ragnos as we've ran back into the Valley of the Kings. And we're going to get, I probably believe, the staff of Marka Ragnos. Marka Ragnos was very prominent in the Sith war droid is attacking us.
Audio input must be kept from the master. Initiate attack sequence.
Anyways, so droids are attacking us, which is fun. And we're literally taking out these droids single-handedly. I'm not even, like, running speed. I actually probably should run 4 speed. That'd be faster. Yeah, 4 attacks with speed, with master speed. And is this just a fight all the way through? And I have destroyed so many droids now as we battle our way through the Tomb of Marka Ragnos. Anyways, Marka Ragnos was very important in, I believe it was Jedi Knight, Jedi Academy. So it's hilarious to see Marka Ragnos become a very important character here again.
Too much audio input. Audio systems overloading. Must destroy source of disturbance. Must kill sentience.
Okay. Hello, war droid, rogue assassin droid. Let's, journal added.
You asked for this!
And we destroyed the first one. Let's do a little bit of, yeah, we're literally destroying all of these enemies like they're nothing.
Combat mode active!
Combat mode active! One more droid for us to kill. I'm pretty certain the other droid is being handled. Yeah, all of the droids have been handled. Quite handled. There was something I was supposed to click. The sarcophagus needs security check to get past. That's fine. All right, let's save it real fast. And open the tomb door. And open the sarcophagi.
Got it.
Tomb sarcophagi opened up, and it has a crystal sigil and Marka Ragnos' gauntlets. Let's take a look at those gauntlets. They're restricted to dark side. They give you weapon specialization lightsaber. But that's it. That's literally all they do. All right. Well, I guess that's cool. We're going to heal everybody up. And use 4 speed before we leave the building. And who is going to be waiting at the bottom of these stairs to fight us? I have money on Lashao. Money on Lashao? Everyone got money on Lashao? There's a corpse on the ground beside us that I completely missed when I first walked in here. Had a data recorder, cryoband, 400, and a sound dampening thing. Cool. I just realized it had a sound dampening thing, so that you were supposed to come in sneaking, apparently, and if you sneak past all the guards, you don't have to fight them. That's... Whoopsie! Anyways, let's walk across the way. And we're going to go to the other Sith tomb that we can actually do, because there's 4 Sith tombs in the area. And I know that the fourth Sith tomb we can't go to, which is the tomb that we were told, don't go. Let's go into the tomb of Tulak Hurod. I also am sad we didn't get to see Marco Ragnos, because that would have been dope. But if you want to see Marco Ragnos, go check out any like really good playthrough of Jedi Academy, because it's a lot of fun. They're a lot of fun. Anyways, there was a plating droid inside this tomb that we did not activate. There's also some Tukata here, which are like goats or wolves. But they're fairly weak wolves, so I'm not too worried about it. And this is a pretty convoluted temple, as it's actually got multiple paths instead of just one central path through it. Which is interesting, because that's not something we saw before. Right, so we found a corpse on the ground and some more Takata. Let's check the corpse. The corpse says nothing. It's got some plasma grenades, antidote kit, and 450 credits. I don't know what I was trying to... my brain paused for there. Fantastic. The brain goes into a pause mode. All right. Dire Takata. We're just going to force wave them to death, apparently. All of them are dead now. Takata Brute. And then one more, which is getting smacked by everything. There's an ancient console ahead of us. Let's check the corpse beside the ancient console and take a look. I didn't even see what that corpse had on it. It had a data... No, not a data recorder. It had nothing that we could use, sadly. Let's check it again to make sure I didn't just grab all the items. Did I just grab them all? Okay, let's check that ancient console out. See what it's got to tell us. System online, system status pending. Access door closed. Accessing and opening the door. Number 44 is the door. Why is it taking it so long? The door got opened. All right, let's go the other direction and take a look-see and see what's going on. I'm going to explore the whole facility, my friends. Because there were two directions. And I'm going to bet the other direction is blocked off for some reason. There are Shyracks up there, which are the Skyrack. I think I was calling them Skyracks earlier. Same thing. They're bats.
Powering weapon.
They're big, scary bats. And they're all dead scary bats at that. All right, there was a corpse up here, it looks like. And then not much else other than this corpse up here that it does not look like it's accessible. We have one corpse up here. Let's find out what's up here. Credits and a computer probe. What does that computer probe do? It is a droid class 1 item that gives them computer use 2. Not bad, not bad at all. Probably good for selling. Anyways, we're continuing forward, and we're going to walk through that door we just opened and find out what is on the other side of this tomb. This tomb had to have something really interesting in it for it to be blocked by so many Takata, or they found a way in somehow. Noxious fumes surround you. Your party chokes and falls over. The door opens.
Another idiotic student has stumbled into my little web, eh?
Uh-huh.
The contact nerve toxin in the air should knock you out quickly enough. Welcome.
Okay, so we got knocked out.
Ready, are you? Good. This is the tomb of Sith Lord Tulak Hord, if you don't know. I've taken up residence here for now. It's dusty and full of critters, but it's home.
I'm sorry? Who are you?
Oh, yes. Introductions, of course. I suppose it is time, isn't it? This other student here that I captured earlier, you should know well enough. His name is Mikol. Say hello, Mikol. Poor lad. He's had a hard day. My name is Jorak Erd. I was once the head of the academy, so I'm sure you've heard of me.
No, not really. Never heard of you.
No?
Blast it. What have they been teaching you children in that academy these days? Anyhow, I'd like to propose that we move on to the main event. You see, I'd like to discover if you've got the pluck of an old-fashioned Sith. Most of the Drek Uthar has been passing through these days is so pathetic. Take young Miko here. I already tested him. Didn't I, Miko? Yes, you're welcome. You see, Miko here has the cruel disposition of a Sith, but not the gumption that I'm looking for.
Uh-huh. All right, and if I pass your test? What if I refuse to take your test?
Well, forgive me for resorting to the cliché, but you would die, of course.
Uh-huh. What if I told you I was Darth Revan?
Then I'd say you have quite an imagination. Not a bad thing, but not quite what I'm looking for in a proper Sith.
Uh-huh. All right. And if I pass your test?
Why, then you go free. Tell you what, I'll even pass on to you my own personal thesis on ancient Sith philosophies. They're based on all I've learned studying Tulak's tomb. They'll make you a better Sith, I'm sure. The chances of you passing, however, are sadly remote.
Uh-huh. All right. Go ahead. Do your worst.
Now, is that any kind of attitude to take with higher education? I'm doing you a favor, really. So then, this is how it goes. I'm going to pose a moral question to you. Get it right, and I torture Mikol. Get it wrong, and I torture you. Mikol here is a bit weak. He probably won't be able to take much more punishment. Mind you, get too many wrong, and you'll die yourself. I don't know what you think of Mikol. Maybe you don't like him. Maybe you think he deserves to be murdered. Well, here's your chance, fair enough?
Okay. Okay. What if McCall dies?
Then you win. If you die, then he wins. I thought this was self-evident. Did you not grasp the concept earlier? Well then, any last comments before we begin, Miko?
We can both survive. Attack him together.
Now, dear lad, do you really think your friend here will answer questions wrong just to spare little you, risking their own life? And how many correctly answered questions before you die? No, don't be silly. You had your chance, remember? On that note, let's begin. Now then, your immediate superior amongst the Sith is an effective commander and a fine leader. He trusts you and you like him. You see an opportunity to kill him. What do you do?
I refuse to answer this.
Then I must assume you did not know the correct answer. Sad, really, that you would do this to yourself. Ah, well, it's time for your punishment.
We stand there and he hits me with a force lightning.
Round two. You come across a group of humans who are threatened by dangerous animals. They plead for help, offering you a reward. What do you do?
I said I refuse to answer.
Well, now you're just punishing yourself. Do you really not know the answers here? Shame. At any rate, here is your punishment. Ah, yes. You discover an aspect of the Force that gives you great power. Do you share it and strengthen the Sith as a whole? Or keep it to yourself?
I share it with everyone. But I still refuse to answer you.
And here I thought this question was an easy one. Oh, well, suit yourself. Well, you did ask for this. It's for your own good. Still going? All right, then. One of your underlings has made a major mistake which makes you look bad. He's normally very competent and skilled. Do you kill him or give him another chance?
I've already said I'm not playing along.
You're not trying to make me angry, are you? That would be pointless posturing on your part. Is this so hard? Not that good help is easy to find. Oh well, here's your reward. Question. You're about to die. Do you pass on your knowledge to your apprentice to make him stronger? Or do you use your last breath to strike at your enemies?
Listen. I won't give you the satisfaction of an enemy, of an answer. You won't get an answer from me.
Such insolent students I get these days. You deserve this, and then some. I'll enjoy this one. Time for your medicine. Now, this is odd. The test is over and you're both still alive. Well, that's never happened before. What to do? What to do? I suppose this means you can go, Miko. I'll have to just figure out what to do with our friend here. Run along now.
Or I could use the Force to free them. And we could kill you. Seems you didn't think of that, old man.
What? Mutiny! Behave, students! That's it! Detention for all of you! Permanent detention!
Durek, you will die! No. The dark side mustn't. But I must help Mikhail here. He immediately begins attacking us with Force Lightning, and it looks like my droid comes back.
He wasn't a true Sith after all. I can't believe that I'm alive. You saved me. You could have easily just answered those questions and let me die.
Nobody deserves to die like that. Nobody.
Yes. Well, I see what you mean. I've never been on that side of the fence before. It makes you think. I'd be dead if you weren't... if you were proper Sith. But you're not, are you? Don't worry. I won't tell anyone.
This could be a chance to change your ways, Mikhail.
You mean the light side? I've never thought about that. Can you even go back? I've done some... I've hurt a lot of people. I don't think the light side is for me. But maybe neither are the Sith. Maybe it's time for me to leave. Thanks, I suppose. And good luck.
And we obtain light side points. And we check the remains. He had an Opala crystal on him, an ancient Sith tablet. Ancient Sith tablet, what the hell? Go take a look at that ancient Sith tablet. It's just a bunch of unknown rooms. The tablet appears to be a primer. Supposedly some way to translate the rooms. Let's see if we can't open the side doors.
Got it.
And see what's behind door number 1. It is a clay urn with a violet crystal. Ooh, purple. Why I was like, ooh, purple. That was my first thought.
No problem.
Second door has a clay urn in it with a Bondar crystal. I don't know what that does, but we'll find out. I probably do know what it does. I've probably seen one before, but my brain is like, I don't know what that does. Man, I got into it right there. A Furkron crystal I just obtained from another clay urn. And we need to open the center sarcophagus. So let's open the tomb door. And let's open the sarcophagi.
No problem. Got it.
And the sarcophagus says it's a Tulak Horde's mask. Take a look at this. We have an Alderaanian crystal and a Rafa V crystal. Right, we got some violet crystals for purple. Got some. I'm gonna look through the equipment stuff here. I have. That Bondar crystal is cool. I'm gonna look through here. I'm probably gonna go with purple. Purple, I think, is gonna be my stuff of choice. What else did I pick up? I picked up a mask. Turtle Cord's mask. Here we go. It's a fire-resistant mask, only restricted to the dark side. And it is a stealth +2. So that's kind of what it does. We will probably give it up. And because everything I've got is dark side related, we can't use it. And give it to, what's his name? Because, again, we can't use it. I hope I don't end up running into someone here. That would suck at the end of this. Because they would probably end up dead. Bad for them. I don't see anyone here. So that means we can head back to the facility. And there is should only be one more student for us to meet, I believe.
Ready.
Where is Karth?
What?
He's coming.
Ready.
What?
Karth, can I ask why you just got lost in the... It's funny because sometimes, like, the party members will just spontaneously not, like, travel. And then the AI will be like, oh, I need to move. That's weird. I don't know how to do that. So anyways, master speed back to the temple. What we're about to do. We're about to master speed our way back towards the temple. And we're going to help out LaShawn with her Sith holocron problem. Because she has a holocron problem that we need to deal with. I don't think that was ever revealed, but I just knew about it because I have followed the guides before. I've done this before. So I remember that one. I don't know why I didn't do that one earlier. Why did I not do that? Probably because I prefer doing these side quests. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what does anyone know what they're doing anymore? We're going to keep healing ourselves really fast because there was a lot of fighting there. And we took a lot of damage, apparently. Let's go find LaShawn. And I think she's left over here I think she's standing around, if I'm not mistaken. And we need to speak with her. She is right here. LaShawn. Why did I say LaShawn? LaShawn.
You? I remember you from the colony. I can't believe you actually made it into the academy.
Yes, I remember you. Who are you?
My name is Lasho. Remember it.
Oh, Lasho.
I'll be the one who earns the prestige to move on. You'll have to be satisfied with next year, I suppose.
Uh-huh. I remember. You're trying to become a Sith as well, then, huh?
Just figured that out, did you? It just so happens that I have a surefire way of pulling ahead in this little contest of ours. You don't really have a chance.
Uh-huh. And what way is that?
I found an artifact that will impress Uthar far more than anything you could ever scrounge up. I'll win for sure.
Uh-huh. So why haven't you brought it to Uthar yet?
I don't have it just yet. I'll get it when I'm good and ready.
Uh-huh. It's guarded, isn't it?
So what if it is? I'll get it eventually, regardless. Nothing good comes without a bit of a fight. That's the Sith motto, more or less.
Uh-huh. You don't have anything, then, do you?
You go ahead and think that. I'll enjoy the look on your face when I win.
Uh-huh. We duel? Actually, no. Want to beat her. More or less fair. Anyways, let's talk to Uthar and hand over the remaining Sith artifacts. Again, I don't need them. They're not worth this. They're about worthless to me.
Greetings, young one. You have done...
All right, so I found... I dealt with a rogue droid in the tombs.
Yes, so I hear. I've had reports from some students that ventured into the tomb after you left and found the parts. Well done. I am impressed. Go now. You have done well.
All right. What about Jurek-Un, the hermit in the hills?
Ah, my old master. Still, unless...
I have a tablet written by him.
Oh, let me see. It appears my old master was busy studying the writings in one of the tombs. How interesting. I do hope you had to pry this from his dead fingers. Regardless, you have impressed me with your worthy act. You have impressed me enough, by my estimation, to become a Sith in full. Congratulations, young one. You have bested the others quite completely. You have but one final test which you must take, and this requires us to travel to the tomb of Nagasado, in the Valley of the Dark Lords. I would advise you to be rested and equipped before we leave. Return to your quarters now and seek me out in the morning. When you return, make sure that you have all you will need, for you will face your test alone. Go, and may the Force serve you well.
Uh-huh. Can I not take HK with me? All right. So I will do this alone. Items lost, apparently. No new items. So.
Statement.
All right, HK. That'll be all HK. Garth?
Yes.
How are you feeling about your kid? You think you'll ever see Dustin again?
I think so. If he's anything like he used to be, Dustil hates to be tricked. There's no way he'll let the Sith trick him again. As for whether or not he'll be my son again, I don't know. He's so full of anger and hate. I wasn't expecting him to be like this. Well, maybe we can work it out. I hope so. I guess I'll have to wait and see. Thanks, by the way, for all your help.
Well, you're welcome. I mean, it means a lot to you. It means a lot to me. Now, let's go kick some ass. All right, we ready?
What are you doing here? Go back to Uthar.
Uh-huh. Thank you. Yuthura, we're ready. We are ready to go face this final test. And apparently kill Uthar. Uthar. I'm almost certain he already knows. So this is, just whatever. He's not stupid. But let's go find out what he says. Before saving beforehand, because just in case it crashes.
So then, I take it you are ready to travel to the tomb of Nagasado. Your final test should not be delayed.
Yeah. I'm ready to go. Let's do it.
Then we go now.
Whee! And we're going now. All right. A day passes in preparation. Uther takes you to the you and Euthura to the Sith tomb. Your companions are not permitted to join you. Uh-huh.
Very well. We are now ready for your final test, young Sith. You have earned the right to see if you shall become one of us.
Indeed you have.
I dislike your tone, Euthura. What are you up to now?
Nothing, of course, my master. I was merely agreeing with you. Should we not get on with the test?
Yes. Yes, of course. We are in the sacred tomb of Nagasado, young one. The one discovered by Darth Malak and Darth Revan years ago. You are to follow in their footsteps and reach the ancient star map that lies deep within. There you will find a lightsaber, amongst other things. The lightsaber is for you, your initiation present. Return to us once you have it. For you, the test does not end there.
Be very cautious here. This tomb is like the others in this valley, and many of its old defenses remain active.
Do you understand what I have told you? Are you ready to begin?
Find the star map. Return with the lightsaber. I understand.
Good. Euthura and I will await your return.
And now we have the final test before us. Find the star map. Return with the lightsaber. Let us go forth. We have raids ahead of us. Nothing major. We're just going to disable a mine in front of us. And, I guess, destroy the, raids with Force Wave. They literally... 2 of them died with Force Wave, and the final one is about to die, I assume. And he did. All right, so we're going to check out everything here, just in case, because I don't know the layout right off the top of my head. I know we have 3 doors in front of us. We have a left, we have a right, and we have a forward. Now, I was always told to hold the right wall. I actually wasn't told to hold the right wall, but I am going to follow that there are skeletal remains on this wall, so probably a good idea to check it out. It is a med pack, a Verpine droid disruptor, 450 credits, and a data pad. Let's check out that data pad. It's a Sith who did not quite make it past this portion of the test. The journal consists mostly of the Sith's accounts of gaining enough prestige with Master Uther to take the final test. It seemed to need access to get across the pool of acid in the central chamber if I'm to complete my tests, but that's not going to be easy. The runes name one obelisk the pillar of fire, while the other is the pillar of ice. I can only assume that the pillars lead to a way to remove the ice in the pool. Fire and ice. Wouldn't fire create toxic fumes? Maybe freezing the pool would be safer. Okay, okay, so we got some information here. Got multiple tombs, one of fire, one of ice, and a door shutting behind us. Looks like it's locked. And some Terran techs. They're not that problematic, honestly. Let's do force speed. And we're beginning to take out the force thing in front of us. Yeah, I think the Terran tech's in front of us. First Terran tech failed, and the second Terran tech looks like it's about to fall. But before we do that, we must heal up a little bit because, ooh boy, we're really close to dying because they hit like trucks. They hit like 15 to 20 damage a pop. We're doing like 5 attacks worth of damage, but they hit hard. We killed the second one. No big deal. Let's take a look at the lever. Lever before us. Let's press the lever and open the door. All right, there's a pillar of fire before us. Pillar of ice. All right, let's take a look at them. We got a special cold grenade. And a special fire grenade. Okay. And some skeletal remains in front of us. Let's click the skeletal remains. It's a Solari crystal and Shiala. Oh my word, Shiala. So we got a Solari crystal. It's there are many famous lightsaber crystals spoken of in the history of Jedi Order, though fewer as powerful as the legendary Solari crystal. The artifact of true light side power. Only those Jedi who are pure in spirit and can wield the lightsaber with this crystal in it. The great Jedi Master Udnar would initiate his life cycle change of 1,000 years serving the Order. He bequeathed the crystal to his most promising student, a young female Jedi named Shiala Niar. Shiala disappeared. The Solari crystal. Ain't that sad? I guess it should be sad, but like we know of what was going on with Shiari. For some reason, her and her boo had pulled a dumb and ended up apparently. How did she end up? The question is, how did she end up in the Sith test? Because there had to be a good reason she ended up inside the Sith test, right? Right. That's my thought process. That's where I'm at right. Why does she end up in the Sith test? Let's go in the door, the other side, and check the computer terminals in front of us. 3 computer terminals lie in front of us. The door locks. All right, there's no skeletal remains. We found some skeletal remains on the floor. All right, it says it has a next door crystal and a Zabrak blaster pistol with a cardio package. We have 5 rings, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we have a computer terminal in front of us. 3 pillars that have electronic readouts showing the energy levels of the 4 systems. The controls show that these systems can be transferred to the other pillars. Caution, some of these systems are very delicate and improper transfer of power can cause electrical overload. In order to unseal the chamber, all the following 4 systems must be transferred to the right pillar. The top system can be transferred without fear of damage. All right. Mid-upper can cause overloads if it's transferred to a pillar with an active top system. Okay, mid-lower, this system may only be transferred to another pillar that has no systems or only the base system active. Okay, so that one has to be moved first. That's 1, probably 2, and 3. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. System may be transferred to another pillar if it's only the only active system, which is the last one listed. All right, move a system from the left pillar, and I want to move it to the right pillar. All right. Move a system from the left pillar, the middle pillar. Okay. Move a system from the middle pillar or the right pillar. Wait, got you. Left pillar, the middle pillar. All right, the overload resets. Okay. Tell the system cannot handle another overload. This is bad. Because I don't remember how this test works. So let's see here. What we want to probably do is, let's see here. Final test. It is left to, okay. Really? All right. Neat. All right, so we're going to do it in this order. We're doing, and I will tell you as we do it. I actually pulled up the test. Left pillar, a middle pillar. Left pillar, the right pillar. Middle pillar to right pillar. Left pillar to middle pillar. Then we're going to do, okay, so we got right to left. Right to left. Right. Then right to middle. All right, now we're going to left to middle. Left to middle. Then we're going to left to right. All right, we made it across. Okay, now that we made a left to right, we're going to then move the middle pillar, okay, to the right pillar. All right, good so far. All right, now we're going to go middle pillar to left pillar. All right, we did that so far. Now we're going to go right pillar to left pillar. All right, good job. Now, okay, so we did right pillar, left pillar. Now it should be middle to right. All right, so good so far. Middle to right. Now we should go left pillar to middle pillar. All right, then we should go left to right and then middle to right. Left to right. And finally, middle to right. And that is a successful transfer of power. Yes, we used a guide, but you would too in my circumstances. Now we have some race to fight. All right, we're going to do, I think 2 fourth ways should kill them off pretty handily. And it does. Oh, it didn't kill the Hulak Wraith. Okay. And there's a corpse on the ground. Skeletal human remains have a Senegaran carbine, a Sith assault rifle, and another Eridu strength gauntlet. And let's check the monument to Nagasadao, which had Nagasadao's poison blade. Check out that Nexter. We got a lot of awesome crystals now. Got Shiala's journal. Let's go to show new items specifically. That is a 4 to 15 weapon with a 20/20 threat. That's not too bad. It is a very dark-sided weapon, but not too bad. Next door crystal. Zabrick, not very good. That Zabrick blaster pistol is only a 4 to 9. The carbine was only 3 to 10, and that assault gun is only a 2 to 9. Of course, the cardio package is not worth a darn. We got 2 special grenades that we will be using soonish. Because that's how it rolls, my friend. That's how it rolls. All right, we're doing okay now. So now we have those grenades. So all we have to do is make sure we toss the. I think it's all we have to do is toss the cold grenade into that statue, into the pit in front of us, and we are done with this section of the game. Because why would you do a fire into the pit? I think if you throw a fire into the pit, it would cause smoke damage, right? It would cause some massive problems. So we've got an acid pool in front of us. We're going to toss the special cold grenade into it. And it froze over and is now walkable. Crazy, crazy day, right? Let's open the final tomb door. We're going to save it just in case there's enemies inside. And we walked into a mine because we didn't see it. We see the star map in front of us, which opens up. Boop. And now shows us the final location of the Star Forge. Nice. And we received 250 experience. And we are going to check around the room real quick and check that. Yeah. It is now targeting and showing exactly where the Star Forge is at. It's actually showing where the Star Forge is at. That is amazing. Oh my goodness. It's actually like showed a wormhole and then showed the Star Forge in the center surrounding a awesome looking sun, and it showed exactly how we can get there. Oh, that is so dope. All right, let's check the Sith statue in the back, which has a standard Sith lightsaber. I don't believe it's got anything special to the Sith lightsaber. It is a 2-16 weapon. No big deal. That is awesome. Look at this awesome display. And it shows us exactly where it's at. And then it, I think the is it playing in backwards now, or is it just closing down? Yep. So it started playing backwards, and then the map shut down. Let's finish the Korriban quest line as we stand before Uthar and Yathra in front of us.
So, you return to us with the lightsaber in hand, as I knew you would.
The Force has served you well.
You took a great risk in acquiring the artifact. You used your mind and your power. No peaceful meditation, no pacifism. Sometimes you must fight in order to achieve. This gives you your passion. This makes you stronger. This is what makes you superior. That is the lesson we teach with that part of the final test. Do you understand?
Are you telling me a Jedi couldn't have gotten the lightsaber?
When a Jedi acts, it is with skill, true. But the Jedi teach you that your passions are counterproductive, that strength is only found in peace. Did you not feel a moment of excitement in the tomb? Did your passions not flow and make you feel stronger and more alive? What purpose would be served by restricting yourself from such? I would say only the purpose of the Jedi. Through this, they would control you and restrict your potential.
Really? I honestly wouldn't say I would say I didn't really exert myself getting this.
Perhaps not to someone of your natural strength. The point is in the recognition of the nature of the act, rather than its sheer difficulty.
Okay. So, I really don't believe you. I don't feel superior to anyone.
If you came to the Academy, you must have felt the stirrings within you that cry out for the freedom of the dark side, that cry out for release. I can only show you the path that will lead to power and superiority. You have followed it this far. You must decide if you are capable of continuing.
And if I'm not?
This is where your path ends, young one. There is no turning back once you have embarked on it.
All right, I think I understand. But the Sith aren't the only ones who fight and take risks.
True, but most would say they fight only when they must, or not at all. We are the ones who know that struggle is what makes us superior.
All right. I think I understand.
Good. The last part of your test will now commence. Here, you will learn the lesson of competition. All life must compete in order to flourish. Such is the natural way of the universe. To stand still is to know death. One must always be moving forward. So it is the same amongst the Sith. Compete or die. Mercy is irrelevant. So it behooves you in this final test to strike down one you are familiar with, for no other reason than to prove you are superior and without mercy. Normally, this would be against another student. You, however, get a special treat. You will fight Uthora here, my own apprentice.
What? So this is what you had planned all along? You wish me killed?
Indeed. You have become too ambitious, Uthora. It is time for you to die and someone more talented to take your place.
No. It is time for you to die, Master. My pupil stands with me.
Oh, is this true, young one? You wish to join Uthora in her foolish scheme?
I think you both are mistaken, honestly, and I'm tired of playing with you, Sith scum. I choose me.
You are indeed a fool if you think to oppose us both, young one.
To think that I actually hoped you could be of use to me.
This makes no sense. You will never become a Sith if you turn on us both. What could you hope to accomplish?
Well, here's the honest truth. I will never become a Sith. I came here for the star map.
Betrayed. He is a spy.
Do not fret, my dear. All will be as it was quickly enough.
You will pay for this, fool. We will destroy you.
You can try, but I don't think you will. Let's start with a force wave. And immediately, they're both knocked on their ass. Oh my goodness. I actually thought they would be stronger than that, but no. And literally, a few seconds afterwards, Uthar Wynn, it goes down. And then Uthara is starting to follow suit. I am straight up just stronger than both of them. Uthar had 3,000 credits on him, a Senegar warsuit, and a security interface. While our other friend, Uthara, had 1,500 credits and other stuff. There is some light side stuff. There's a light side path that you can take to actually get to know her and make her become, like, actually a light side. However, with Dantooine destroyed, she actually has nowhere to go to. It's one of those things that you actually have to do really early, if I'm not mistaken. There's some light side stuff you can actually do to get her to join the Jedi and try to become a Jedi. The problem is that she's still on Dantooine when the Sith bombard it, and thus is probably killed during the assault on Dantooine, and thus is dead. So, yeah, it looks like we are done here. We have one more thing to do before we finish up, and that is make our way through the Sith Academy, because I don't believe I can make my way towards the ship. I do have to fight, if I'm not mistaken, my way alone through the Sith Academy, now that I have killed both Uthar and his other friend. It's kind of frustrating to know that that's what's going on. Let's see if we can make our way through by ourselves through so many Sith without being killed off by everybody. Yeah, 3 Sith standing there in front of the place.
You there. How is it that you're leaving Nagasadow's tomb by yourself? You went in for your final test, didn't you? Where is Master Uthar?
I am Revan. I've killed the Master. You must bow down before me.
You lie!
Not lying. You bow down or die.
You are
But even if it's not Revan, what if Master Uthar is actually dead? Someone who could kill the Master.
If Master Uthar is dead, then he was a weak fool. Now attack! I shall be the new Dark Lord.
I'm sorry? Lashao, is that Lashao? Great. Yeah, you all literally just passed out due to my force wave. Let's be real here. Not a single one of you can do damage to me. Yeah, about that. And at least have your lightsabers. No, just your med packs. Your lightsabers probably more. All right, let's make our way through the Sith Academy. All we have to do is go forward. Neat. Everyone's now attacking everyone.
Droid efficiency at its best.
HK. Where's Karth? Aw, Sith teacher. Aw, did you just try to strike me? The problem with you folks is you never actually think. Never actually think of who's the freaking strongest one here is. Obviously me.
Sure.
Oh. Karth is literally handling everyone else by himself. Karth, what are you doing? Karth? Are you killing everyone else? Literally? Yeah, you did. By yourself. That's why we gave Karth the items we gave him. Oh. All right, we're leaving now. Karth literally just handled it. I'm sorry, but... the Academy has been sealed from within. Well, that's it for us. Here on Korriban, we have finished off the Sith. Do we have to fight Sith here too? I don't think we do. I think Circa's going to be like, oh no, the Sith have been destroyed. I just walked through there and just handled the problem. Sorry, Zerka. I just kind of ruined your luck. Looks like there's a Sith standing at the doorway.
Once you become a Sith, you can do anything. You can feel the power coursing through you. None of you fools can compare to me.
Please, friend. We're pleased with your success, but...
You're jealous. You're jealous of my power. You think you deserve this medallion, don't you? Well, let's just see. See? I have the power to do anything.
Someone, please help me.
Sniveling fool. Like you would ever belong beside me in the academy. I'd rather kill you now and save us the trouble. What's this? It seems I have an audience. Look, Jedi, just keep walking. Unless you want some of the same.
Oh, yeah, but sorry. I'm not letting you kill that woman.
You can't stop me. You first, human. And then she dies.
Uh-huh. But not. I'm pretty sure that's not going to happen. Yeah, whatever you just tried absolutely failed. So I'm very proud of your lightsaber, but you literally run to try to kill Karth. Are you okay? I like your medallion though. All right. Bye. We got some more light side points, by the way. That's cool. What does that put us at? Yeah, we're back at the top of the light side. Yay! Top of the light side, top of the day. My, oh my, what a wonderful day. Are there any more Sith acolytes out here? No, it's just all Zerka? Okay. We're leaving Korriban now. Bye. Bye, everyone. We're leaving Korriban. All right. Well, with that said and done, let's take one last look at our lightsaber repair kit over here. And we're going to do a couple things. I'm actually going to be turning our lightsabers yellow or purple. We're going to be taking a look at the other weapon, other stuff we have. We obtained a next door, which is applies keen, right? We got a Furican, which applies attack 2. It's a plus. It's a damage bonus versus racial, with 2d6 against lightsabers. Bondar Crystal is a stun, a DC 10 stun item. That might be cool. Of course, we know what Sigil is. Okay, here we go. Solar Crystal is a light side alignment, attack bonus +3. Alignment group, dark side 1d8, light side. Dark side 1d8, light side damage bonus +3 physical. And it is a special upgrade. Okay, but it puts it to a 5 to 19 versus what did I have on it? I think I had a Sigil, which is just a 6 to 25. Let's replace this with the Solari. +8. Okay. Damage bonus +3 physical. Damage energy. Okay, so it's got a damage of energy of 22. 1d8 versus Darksiders. 1d6 just out of energy. That's fine. I'm also going to make a purple small saber, and this is the Crate Dragon one. That's got the Ophala crystal on it, which gives the energy bonus of +3 versus Keen. 2d6 criticals versus the Crate Dragon, which is energy 2. Let's do Keen on this one, which gives it 5 to 15, but it's got a 17 to 20 attack bonus. And we're going to assemble that. That is a critical hit attack bonus, and I've got 2 swords on me. Let's take a look at what we've got. This is a 12 to 22 and a 13 to 32 with a 21 and a 26 to hit. I honestly feel like that, especially that second one, has a critical hit range that is insane, which does 40 plus damage. That's a 17. Natural 17, I should say. But a 2 plus 12 plus 2 to 12. It's times 2 plus 2 to 12 damage. On the second one. That's not that bad. I don't think. And I have purple lightsabers now. So, hooray for me. Anyways, with that said, I want to thank everyone for listening to this episode of the cast. It has been a blast. We finished up and got the final star map. We have but one place to go, and that is towards the Star Forge. We're probably going to get a little bit distracted from here and go into some different territory as the game finishes, as the game heads into its final arc. But I think it's going to be a good time. If you enjoyed what you listened to so far, thank you for listening. Let me know somewhere on the internet. It has been a blast. And remember, go give your mother a hug, give your friends, and tell your friends you love them. Catch you here next time on The Verse. Bye now.